Alma's recipe here. Welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to make aguachile. For those ones that don't know what this means, aguachile is basically string soap within a sauce. Very watery. Sauce is made with cilantro and lime. That's what the flavor kind. So vamos a empezar. You will need 1.5 pounds of shrimp, 4 cups of water, 2 teaspoons of salt, half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, half a teaspoon ground black pepper, 1 bunch of cilantro, 2 cucumbers, half a purple onions, 2 chiles jalapenos, 2 chiles serranos, and 2 chiles habaneros. 1 cup of lime juice, which is about between 8 to 10 limes, 2 avocados, and 1 cup of shrimp broth. The last thing that you need tostadas, so chips. Optional, whatever you want to, but that's what you need. That's how you eat the shrimps. And my first tip that I'm gonna give you guys, let's prepare first everything before start cooking, because these things will move pretty quickly. And the first thing we're going to start is by start with peeling our shrimp. If you don't want to buy shrimps when you don't want to peel it, you can buy it already peeled. I buy mine with skin, so I'm gonna peel it first. And this one is kind of like almost like 55 shrimps. Approximately, yeah, it's 1.5 pounds, but I kind of before, and it's like 55 shrimp, 55, 56, something like that. This is medium size, not a really big one. So I'm gonna do the same thing with every single one. So I'm done peeling my shrimp. So after that, we can butterfly the shrimp, and I'll show you how. So after I'm done peeling my shrimp, so I'm just gonna butterfly, and then I'm gonna put it in the cutting board. I'm gonna open it, and when I'm opening, you see I'm gonna just clean it, take the cuts from here, and then just pick it up. And it's easy. That's why we're not using a toothpick this time, because when we open it, we can see everything, and we just clean it up. So I'll do it again. Just open it, butterfly, and you see it's easy. When you open it, you clean it, take everything. You do that to every single one. This is not as very dirty, which is fine. It's just a little bit. We're still gonna take everything out. Okay, so I'm done already cleaning my shrimps, and you see I had all these things. So all these things come out of there. So that's pretty much. So we're just gonna rinse it up. I'm gonna preheat my water. I'm gonna put my 4 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm gonna cover so I can bring it to boil. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go rinse my shrimp. So now I'm gonna rinse my shrimps in a very cold water. You do not want to put hot water because you'll cook them. So make sure you rinse it out really well. Now that almost my water is boiling, I need to prepare my water with ice so I can slow down the shrimp to cook them. Get it ready, because my shrimp takes a really short time to cook. So let's move on over there. So I have my water cooking at medium-high heat, and I cover so they can start boil quickly. So now I'm just gonna add my shrimp for 2 minutes, even less, because it takes very short time to cook the shrimp. Most people cook the shrimp with limes, but I just don't like it. I like it better to cook it like that. And we're just gonna leave it very short time until they just change color. As you can see, it's changing color really quickly. As soon as they change color, we can move it. So now, because it has changed color now, I'm gonna just remove it and bring it here, and we're gonna take them right away from the water so they start cooking, and put it in my cold water with ice, and that's gonna slow down the cooking. And because I need 1 cup of broth of this one, I'm gonna just put it in my cup so they can start cooling down also too. That's pretty much 1 cup, so I no longer need this thing. So I'm gonna start by preparing all my vegetables that I need. I'm gonna start with my onions. You can start whatever you want. So my first thing what I'm gonna do with my onions is cut it in half. It's easy. And I only can use half. So after I cut it, I'm gonna cut it this part to be easy. And my last thing, I'm gonna peel it. The reason that I cut it in half is because it's easy to peel it. That's something that I have learned. Now I'm gonna clean this thing, and then I'm gonna cut it in half. And I'm gonna cut like half moons, and I'm gonna cut it like very thin. You have to cut it the thinner you can. And I don't go this way because it's too long as you eat it with the tostadas. I tried, it seems to me better in the small pieces. So I'm gonna go this way instead of the other way, and trying to do as skinny as you can. After I cut my onions, I'm gonna go with my cucumbers, and I'm gonna peel them. But first I'm gonna cut it over here. I don't know why, but most people always do this thing, they say, so that way it doesn't take too bitter. So still gonna do it. So I'm just gonna peel it, and I'm gonna leave parts with the skin. So I'm gonna do the same thing to the next one. Just like that. Well, this one is maybe a little thicker. I can thin it a little bit. That's pretty good. Now that I have peeled my cucumbers, I'm gonna cut it in half. And I already rinsed all my vegetables. Make sure you rinse your vegetables, everything before you start. I just rinse it out so that way we don't take too long in filming. So what I'm gonna do with the spoon, I'm gonna remove the seeds. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just squeeze it from here and take it. We're gonna do it with every single one. We're just gonna take the seeds. And also I'm gonna give you another option. If you don't want to leave any skin in the cucumber, you can peel it all to get everything. It's not right or wrong. And if you don't want to take this one, you don't have to, but I think it's better if you take it. So now I'm just gonna cut it in half moon, as skinny as you can. Okay, so now I have my cucumbers here and I have my onions there. So what I'm gonna just do, put in my cucumbers there. To move it out of the way to get them ready. Now after I have that, I'm gonna start working with my limes. I already rinsed it up too. I need 1 cup of lime juice. This lime that I bought, they're quite big and they seem to be very juicy, so I might need less than 8, but let's try. So I have 4 here already, so I'm just gonna squeeze it. It only takes 7 limes for me to make 1 cup, but these ones are really big limes, but also has to weight too. When you're going to the store, you have to pick the right one, the more juicy, because some of it, like when you buy, they're really dry. For more safe, just buy thin, and then from there you go from there. So I have 3 leftovers. So now we're gonna make our sauce. With this one, it's gonna keep the flavor. This is where we're going. So we're gonna use 3 different types of chiles. And because this one habanero is really spicy, I only gonna put 1 with everything. I'm just gonna chop it in a couple pieces and put it in my blender. This one, I'm not going to put the whole thing because it might be super spicy that I cannot be able to eat it. So that's why. And you make sure you wear gloves so that way your hands don't get spicy. So I'm gonna say this one, and then I'm gonna see if I still need more heat. Let's say, and I'm gonna use one of these ones. We're not removing the veins because in the veins is what is for the heat. Put it in there, and then with this one, I'm gonna remove the seeds. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just cut it like that. And save all my veins, and then see if I need it, put it right there and put it in there. The same, I'm gonna cut this one, and I'm gonna also remove this one, the seeds. And if I need it, I can just put it back in my chili. Look, this is, you see how this one is red? I don't know if you can see in the camera, but that's what it's telling you. When you see any chili like that, that means it's spicy. That's what the heat counts. But if you can handle like very spicy things, you can put it the whole thing. I can, but it's still gonna be spicy. Look, it's right there, right here. It's a little bit orange, a little bit, so that's how. And we put in 2, so because we wanted to have the flavor from the chili, that's why we're using. So after I have my chiles there, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my bunch of cilantro, and I'm gonna cut it also too, so it won't be too hard like when it blends everything. And I'm gonna remove this part. I'm not gonna put that one. And I'm gonna just put everything there. From there, I'm gonna put my cup of juice and my lime juice. Put it in there. Adding 1 teaspoon of salt in my blender. I'm gonna start by blending my chiles with the lime, and then I'm gonna be adding my broth that I kept from the streets. Make sure it's room temperature. So I'm gonna be adding this one now. I'm gonna be adding my half a teaspoon of vinegar. Just gonna put it in there. Pepper, half a teaspoon. So I'm just gonna put it there. And I'm just gonna blend it like really slow, not that hard, just to get everything together. That's it. So this is the thing that's gonna give the flavor to my shrimp. So I'm gonna try. Remember I told you about the heat. So I have some heat over here to save up. And I'm gonna see if I have enough. And I think it tastes pretty good. I don't think so I need no more heat, so this one should be good. But I let you to be the judge. If you want it to be more spicy, you think you can take more heat, add these things. This is the habanero. I take it out because this is really, really spicy. And this is the serrano. So if you think you need more, just add it more over there and blend it. That's all takes the heat. Me, I want it to mild, not too spicy, and that's what I did. So now with the thing we need to drain our shrimps. You see, that's how they look, like butterfly when we cut it. So after I have my shrimp over here, I'm gonna just put in my cucumbers and my onions, and I'm gonna combine everything together. It might be a little bit, my bowl might be a little small, but I think it might work. So what I'm gonna have to do, just mix everything together. It looks beautiful. And that's what it calls aguachile. So I'm gonna be adding my liquid in here. And that's what I think is gonna make it taste good. This is where the flavor comes from the liquid. So we're just gonna make sure we stir it all together, combine very well. And then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes. And also, as with the lime, the onions and everything, and the cucumber, they kind of reduce a little bit. So I'm just gonna cover it and bring it in the refrigerator for 20 minutes, and then it should be good to eat. I'm gonna be cutting my avocado, and I'm gonna cut it like in half moons. So I'm gonna just do this. It's beautiful. Gonna cut it like that and score little lines. I'm gonna just use the spoon and bring it in here. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. I got some avocado over here. If you want to cut it in small little pieces, or want to cut on a spartan, you just put it in the aguachiles. Just put it like that, or cut it in little pieces. Whatever works better for you. But this is ready to eat. You can eat it with tostadas or chips. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Remember, this is Alma recipe, my way. So this is called aguachiles. Hopefully you guys try, and it's good. And if you guys like something spicy, so hasta la vista. Bye.